Hello, my name is Jaime Perez and I'm a junior here at UTIGV. And are you tired of spending your hard-earned money for a textbook you're only going to use for a semester? Me and two-thirds of this country can agree with you. A report done in 2014 by the Public Interest Research Groups found that two-thirds of surveyed students had skipped buying or renting some of the required textbooks because they simply couldn't afford it. Me and many students at college around the world can understand that it can be a real struggle to prepare for the next semester of college. And the last thing students need to worry about is paying an unfair amount for textbooks when you have to think about tuition, housing, food plan, your parking permit, etc. All other campus needs. Me and my friends agree that book prices nowadays are outrageous, especially for a book that you'll only use for a semester. When asked, they see it as a waste of time and money in their opinions. To waste the beginning of the semester waiting for it to come and still probably not even use it later on. Studies show that some students know not knowing that getting a textbook will hurt their grade, but they have no choice. It's either I feed myself and my family or I buy a textbook. Remember, this is for one class. Imagine if you have a full workload of classes that require 4 or 5 textbooks. That can add up to $2,000 per semester. That's crazy. There are many online sources showing that students are dissatisfied with book prices of their semester classes. For instance, an article by CNBC states that between 2002 and 2013, the price of college books have gone up 82%, nearly 3 times the rate of inflation, according to the Government Accountability Office. The problem that everybody sees is that students pay so much for tuition and other campus needs that they just can't afford to buy a textbook. And if they do buy a textbook new, they don't get their money back because the book will be deemed used now. And if a student were to go out and risk renting a book, it's a double-edged sword because you can either get a book in good condition or you can get a book in really poor condition. If you end up being one of those people that get a book in poor condition, you are now responsible for that textbook, as in if something happens to it, you have to pay for it, which defeats the purpose because now you're wasting more money on a book that you weren't even going to use in the first place. As a student for many years and a junior here on UTIGV, I can say that this is true. Book prices are not reasonable for new or used, especially in the science and math departments. I remember a used Bio 2 textbook was $300 on Amazon. Used, $500 new. And it was sold out here on the campus bookstore. So I envision the campus library for required textbooks by professors' recommendations. It's a place where you can come to get your textbook from your professor without the necessary cost. The way I envision it is professors were to email the librarian's department based on what books they want for the classes they're teaching for their semester. And this is how it'll work. This will be Biology 1. Walk down the line, walk down the line. Biology 2, walk down the line, walk down the line. Chemistry 2, Chemistry 1. AP Chem, Genetics, all rows dedicated to students, teachers, professionals. This is where you come in, you simply look at it, you get the textbook, you read it, you get your knowledge, and you put it back. But you cannot walk out of the library with it since it will be barcoded in the back. Because this isn't just yours, this is everybody's. This is the student body, your fellow classmates. Anybody who is taking that class will need this textbook. All you gotta do is that you walk in, you find the textbook, you study, and you put it back. That's free. Free. That's a big thing for a person to hear in college, is free. And it's all by the professor and the school's help. No extra cost to the student. So the student will only have to worry about paying for tuition. This will be paid for by the school. I also envision an ebook option where the student were to come to the library and find that the textbook isn't here. Say it's during midterms or finals week. Everybody knows that's a struggle fest to get every cram of knowledge into you before you have your final exam or your midterm. Say the books are not here anymore, that people are using them to study. You can go online and find the book there and study, because everybody knows the struggle of trying to find PDFs online, because a lot of times you have to pay for free PDFs as well. And that's not really fair, right? No, it is not. So I envision that you go to the My UTRGV on Assist app, and there will be a little tab that says Textbook Library. You go there, and then you just search up the UR of your professor, and you'll find your textbook there. This has already been in the works at the University of Texas at Dallas. A professor and his TA and his friends are already working on a free textbook for them based on their students' recommendations. It's already in the works. So in conclusion, I envision the university textbook library for students. It is all done because of the overprice of textbooks nowadays, and it's to help those students that can barely make it by for paying tuition. It's cost effective and an easy, stress-free way to make sure that the student body will have the necessary textbooks they need without the extra cost, because money is important. Thank you.